welcome back. Today is a different kind of video. I'm gonna take you home with me and show you how we renovated the whole attic. We put insulation in, we put a new floor in, we painted, we did all the things. So I hope you enjoy. Let's see what we made of it. This is the starting point of the attic. There's hardly any insulation in there at all. It's all bare, it's all ugly. And the plan is to turn this into Gerben's, my boyfriend, a sound studio. So he can work in the attic instead of in the living room where he works now. So we get our living room back. Hooray! The first thing we had to do was to get all the stuff out. So I've got a black trash bag and a donation bin, and if you see my laptop over there, you can see the Minimal Mum. She's here to inspire me and keep me motivated. Thanks, Minimal Mum, for your help. This is a hand puppet in the shape of a crow. I was in an amateur production of The Wiz and I was a scarecrow, and you can see the crows in the background here singing along with the song. I had to remove the music obviously, but yeah, you get the idea. Ooh, and I made the costume as well. Random things you find in the attic, right? There's a swimming pool, which clearly did not fit in this box, but you know, I'm still gonna try. And here we go. This is when it's all emptied out, the floor is out, and we are ready to get started with the actual renovations. Step one is to create loads of little bits of wood, so there'd be sort of an air gap between the roof and the plastic that we were going to apply over the little bits of wood. So after doing one, test area, we applied the plastic, see if this works. Attaching it with a staple gun. And it worked. Then we decided, or we figured out, that the nook needs a new beam. So we bought a ginormous beam in the shop. Gotcha. And had to take that home somehow.
So we bought this, and that's the car. We're gonna walk.
So yeah, we walked all the way home with the beam. It was about an hour walk, so quite far. And the beam's not light. We've been busy with loads of little pieces of wood. Most of them are on there, only this side still needs to be done, but most of it is done. And then we're gonna put the plastic on there. That will help like moisture get out, stuff like that. Yesterday we got this beam upstairs and we made it into the right size. Don't ask us how we got it up here. Yes, we had to take the whole railing apart to be able to, get it around the corner. Also, not easy. That wasn't easy, but we did it. And now I'm gonna paint this with some old paint I had lying around. So I hope that's roughly the same color as these, because after that this beam will be on top there, like right in the middle, all the way from one side to the other. That will be the new beam in the nook. So I'm just gonna paint this one up. Still sounds like paint, that's good. Come on. Yeah. Ooh, it's very dark. As you can see with paint, I mean stain. But it's gorgeous. I absolutely love the color. Look how beautiful this is now. And this is the color we're trying to replicate. That's definitely a little bit older, but I'm thinking a second layer of this. I'll leave it to dry now. 2 days later, and this is the nice beam. I really think it looks very pretty. Come on, focus. Yeah. This is how the beam looks. And I'm about to do a second coat. Ooh, I like that. Look, that's pretty. Again, this is what we're aiming for. I think that's fairly close, right? We'll see. Done. And now we let it dry. Okay, we're gonna try and hang the big beam. It's already up there, as you can see, on the ladders. It's balancing on some crates and on the ladders. And the plan is we're gonna have double-sided tape on these bracket thingies and then put it on top of the beam. And then we're gonna stick the beam to where it needs to be. So we hope that some of these will stick to the ceiling so we know where to drill them. Let's see if this will work. Look at us executing this marvelous plan. And guess how many stuck? Guess. Only 2 of them stuck on the ceiling. Rubbish. And one of them fell off. Great. Plan B. Let me explain Plan B. There was this big, like, rectangular hole in the bracket as well. So we used that so we can move them a little bit to the right or to the left. And that way we can adjust where they were sitting to hold the beam, basically. I don't know, this is very difficult to explain, but we got there in the end. So we screwed in the brackets once they were in place, and after that we had to screw in the beam with this stupid little thing because there was no space for an actual screwdriver. So, riveting content, right? Watch me screw in a screw. It will take a bit. Hold on. We are geared up. because I'm sanding all the beams down, so it's a lot of mess and noise and stuff in my eyes, so. But Gerben says I still look pretty, so it's okay. He's still working on the beam up there. How's it going?
It's all right.
Well, it's up there. That's good.
It looks steady.
Yay! Okay, I look ridiculous, but I just finished sanding and I just took all the stuff off my face. What we did today, I can show you. So I sanded all these beams, at least the front bit that will be visible when everything and all the insulation is in there. So mainly the front bit. So tomorrow, when all the dust is settled, we can start painting them again, because we now had this beam in the top right there, which I painted, and it looks amazing. So it now looks better than the other beams. So we thought, what if we paint those as well? But then we had to sand them first, and tomorrow we have to make them free of dust. So that's something we did. And of course the beam itself, it's up there now. There's only like 2 brackets that still need fastening, but the arms were falling off, so that was that for today. Yeah, so this is where we are. Next step will be, well, cleaning myself, taking a shower, and making the attic sort of dust free and start painting things, I think. And probably more of that plastic stuff. I don't know if you can see, but that's the plastic that will save the house from water, I think. Something like that. I don't know. It needs to be there. Who knows? I'm gonna take a shower. I'll see you tomorrow. After about 1 billion staples, the plastic was all in. So that's good, and now we are ready for the next step, which is the wooden beams, which we got from the hardware store with my dad's van. You know, instead of my tiny little car. This actually fit, so that's smart, right? And we started installing it. First we put the horizontal beams on the existing beams, and in between those we made the vertical ones, the vertical beams. So there would be sort of a raster in which we can put the insulation, and on top of which we can put the drywall later on. There was quite a bit of trial and error here, but we got there in the end. Look how good it looks. Very satisfying. Even the window. We even framed the window. Very proud of that. This is what we're at. All the wood is in, so that's good. And we ordered some rock wool to go into these holes, basically, and that will be the actual insulation. On to the next step. The next step was a driveway full of rock wool. You know, the insulation. And Gerben working really hard to put everything in place, and being very proud that he did it. And rightfully so. It looks great. The next thing we had to get with my dad's van was the drywall, which didn't fit, but we made it work. Hiya, little update. I've got a little surprise for my boyfriend, because I've been very busy with work the last days, and he's been working on the attic by himself, like putting all the insulation in and stuff. So that's everything is in and it's all taped up, and he did loads. And I feel bad because I can't really do anything. But he is in London now for 2-3 days. So I arranged for some people to come and help me. And today we cleared out the whole attic, so it's all empty and neat to start because there was rock wool everywhere. There was insulation stuff, leftovers, pieces of wood. Stuff was everywhere. So now it's all cleared up and ready to go. I've got the drywall downstairs because it's too tall. Can't bring it upstairs, but we'll take it down like bit by bit. We'll take it up bit by bit. I will try and film some bits in between, but I don't know if everyone wants to be on camera, so I might do like in between shots for you guys. But hopefully in 2 days we can surprise my boyfriend with at least a more finished attic than this sort of space shuttle thing we're in now. Let's hope. I'm so excited. I hope this will work. Let's do it. So this is the space shuttle before we started the drywall. This is at the end of day 1, which is already amazing. The end of day 2, it's almost all in. Like 4 people helped. It was amazing. Look at that. And my dad managed to do the last little bit that you see here at the bottom early the next morning. Updates. I have amazing friends and family and people around me because the drywall is in. Everyone helped while my boyfriend was away in London, and we actually got it almost done. So there's this little nook right there, which every little bit is like slanted and weird and difficult, so we still need to do that. But all of the other stuff, the drywall is in. It was a surprise and it did work, but my boyfriend came home a little bit early, so I was not here to film his reaction. But he did call me all confused. It's like, how did you do that? As I am quite a little bit pregnant at the moment. He was like, you did not do this by yourself. What did you do? How did you do this? Who helped you? And he was very excited, so that's very good. But yeah, so I don't have his reaction. Besides, I can tell you he was very happy that it got done. So yeah, next step would be filling all these thingies, all these edges and where the screws are, and after that it's gonna be like painting stuff. Like there needs to be something painted on here first so the paint doesn't go into the drywall, and after that it's gonna be painting. And then of course there's the floor. But it feels like a room now instead of a space shuttle, which is right. So on to the next step. Yes. My dad started working on the little crooked corner, and of course Gerben was back as well to help out again. And it took my dad 1 whole day to finish that little crooked corner. It was a lot of work. And then it was time for the next step, filling all the edges. And after we filled all the gaps and holes and whatnots, we had to sand it down, and I'll spare you the noise of the sanding machines, so you're welcome. And we had to do this, like the filling and the sanding and the filling and the sanding, a couple times. It was messy. Dust everywhere, as we didn't think to, clear out the space first. It was basically on everything. So much dust. Ugh. And then preparing for the next step, which is painting.
we had to tape everything off that we didn't want to get paint on.
It's been a couple of days and the paint is on. There's 2 layers of paint and one of them was white on white basically, so we thought it wasn't very interesting. But yeah, look, it's all nice and white, or almost white. It looks great. We're gonna peel off the stickers from the beams, so I'm very curious how it looks. Ready? Yeah, pull something and the whole wall falls down. There's the beam. I really want to do it all in one go. Hold on. Can't see it. Oh, this is not as satisfying as I was hoping. Hold on. Okay.
Go
Ready?
for it. Yeah.
Oh. Satisfying, right? I thought this would be an amazing bit of video, but it's not. This one's easy.
No, go for that one then.
Ooh.
Even though it wasn't very satisfying, we did get all the tape off. Don't mind my makeup in the next clip. I just got home from a gig and I already took my eyelashes off, so it looks a bit weird.
It's white and the beams are brown, so that's good. However, there is still little edges here. I'll show you. They're not very pretty. But we've got these sticks, which we painted with the wall paint. So the back is black. It's white, same as the wall. So we'll just stick these on the ugly and hide it. So it'll be pretty.
And that worked out quite well. Next step, the floor. First, the underlayment we had to put down, which, well, Gerben did. Some slightly more satisfying peeling action. And this is us sticking down the very first carpet tile.
The floor is in. It's just a little bit messy. So let me fix that before I show you everything. Look how beautiful!
And this is the end result. We are very happy with how it turned out. I couldn't have imagined this when we first started. Gerben picked out the floor and the color because it will be his workspace. Of course, there are little things that we still have to do at some point, like, fixing up this hole near the window, or maybe put back the little beam near the stairs, just for safety. But yeah, this is it. And this is what Gerben made of it. A sound studio, how cool is that? And that is it. A whole new attic and a new workspace as well. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!